sound bites.
Well, no, what I want these guys to do is to try and be the kind of mentors, peer mentors to younger versions of themselves. So, whatever it is that we come out of this thing, I sure hope that they get their career pursuits accomplished. But these are the models, the real models, not the role models that the young people I'm dealing with, they never see. And again, because of COVID, a lot of these people have never even seen each other. I haven't even seen either. I haven't seen him, ever until today. And we've been, doing. He's actually been paid to do projects for me. So.
Hey, Lamont, you should sit here. You're cuter than me.
Whatever.
Yeah. Right,
So what's your experiences have been? What you guys been doing? Give me a back.
I actually just came from the Paramount Page program, so I just graduated. So it was a rotational program. So I worked in production. So I did like Dr. Phil's show, HBO Legendary.
So you work with Beth Thompson?
She sounds familiar.
Yes. She's senior producer over there.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
So yeah, and then also I did we did executive assistant roles, and then also I worked in development. So I literally just graduated from that program.
All right, cool. And you work with Leslie.
Yeah.
What did Leslie have you doing?
Everything. Script development. I usually assist him. I coordinate when he does commercials. Help him with mood boards and all of that. We literally just wrapped the show Friday Night Vibes not too long ago.
Okay.
Where he worked on that, and then I was like three people's assistant.
Yeah.
And then I also got to, I asked them if I could produce the social media for the show, which they let me do.
That's nice. Yeah, Leslie, he's an all hands on deck kind of person.
Yeah.
So,
He makes me do everything. He made me do posts.
Oh, he'll make you do it.
Yeah, he made me do posts as a job. I was like,
oh, but that'll be like that. Marco had you do everything.
I'm going on vacation.
So what was your takeaway though? Do you feel like you guys walked away saying, okay, I know what I want to do. Like this is like my next direction. So what's your next step as far as career wise? Where do you see your career going?
So I want to work more in production right now, but also ultimately I want to own a studio. So,
lovely.
So this is cool, just walking around, seeing the green screen and stuff.
Yeah.
And then also the van, because I'm not too familiar with.
Oh yeah.
So I learned a lot.
Everything is about doing it easier. What's less time consuming, what takes a less amount of manpower, and technology is making it that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to know the old school way of doing things, and then also learning what the new school way of doing things. Because at some point, these positions that people fill are going to start dying out because technology is making it where things are much more easier to obtain. You know what I'm saying? So as a producer, which that's what I'm hearing from you, want to be a producer. So it's like you really have to know, where is that industry going? He talks about, the green screen, understanding all the different technology things that are being implemented, where you don't have to go out and shoot a car. You know what I'm saying? You can just put that joker up on the screen. Mandalorian. Have you seen that Mandalorian? What was that? That documentary?
I haven't seen the documentary, but I've seen
Go
the show.
watch that, bro. Not the show. Go watch the documentary, and they will show you what they did on that stage and the type of technology that they have that'll blow you away.
Okay. I have a question. Can you guys just tell me where we are again, and just any particulars about the who, what, where, why, when, and how this whole thing came about? Because we've heard it,
I
but
can tell you what do you mean? How did the studio come in?
yeah, I mean, Mark's vision that's become now where we standing.
Okay, all right. I feel like this is a talk show now. So, I as a producer have a lot of relationships in the industry, and Mark has become one of my closest friends, and we've done football games together and everything. And I think that when I got introduced to him through a mutual client, it was amazing how much knowledge he has not just about the culture of the entertainment industry, but also understanding a lot of issues that they go through and how they go through 5, 6, 7 different steps. And he already knows how to get to a 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Like a short way of doing it. But his brain, I'm just giving it to you, man. This is Einstein here. And here's the
It's so
thing.
full of shit.
Nah, here's the thing. I have worked, man, I've been on every lot. I worked on multiple TV shows, multiple directors, producers, and what have you. And I think he's the first person that I can truly not worry about nothing. He knows stuff that I ain't never even heard of. And it's great because, and I'm saying all this, not to just get a good Father's Day gift out of him, but I'm saying this that when you start working with people, make sure that you got something that you're taking away from it that you can utilize. Because this industry is ever changing, and what you see is people who at one point were like the go-to, they become obsolete because they're not evolving. You know what I mean? So, that's the whole thing. You gotta consistently evolve, and evolution brings about expansion. You know what I mean? That's the key term. The more you evolve, the more you expand. And that's also, it's good to know how to do different things, because when I started off, I was a casting director. My whole job was just like, oh, hey, you want to be on TV? Come on. That's it. But I had to
Scary
learn.
guy in the bar.
Yeah, no,
Creepy you
I
got.
could make you famous.
oh, I was that guy. Because I started off in, when was the writer's strike? Wasn't that like back in 97, I think it was? You guys from, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know my daughter wasn't born until 2001, so she's really old. So back in 97, there's a big writer's strike. And so I was like, what are we going to do? Studio, there wasn't nobody working because no writers, you can't get anything done. So that's when the idea of the reality show came about. Now, Cops was already technically that. So, Buell and Murray came up with an idea of a show called The Real World. They ran with it. First season, did pretty good. It was something new. So then I get a job working on a first dating show called Blind Date. And so I went in there, and my whole job was just go out, try to find people, tell them, you ever want to be famous? It's reality shows, because getting on TV is hard, but you get on a reality show, and somebody gonna see you, and next thing you know, you're gonna be right next to Meryl Streep. I was so lying, but we didn't know what reality TV was, and so I didn't know that I was pioneering something that would turn into a massive situation, because we literally said, as soon as the strikes are over, this stuff is done. Reality show ain't here to stay. Nobody gonna be around and watch this craziness. They're gonna want to go back and watch their scripted shows. They want to watch Seinfeld, and Martin, and that's it. They're not gonna. But then, lo and behold, reality TV. But then that was the evolution of it all. And so I figured out at some point what I was doing in casting, I was growing out of that, and I had a choice of either finding something else to evolve to, or just go do something else. And that's what I did. I evolved. That's what you got to do, and consistently evolve. So, is that enough sound bites?
Man, that's really good. That's pretty doggone good. Well, I have a question for Cameron and for Juliet.
We're at Manhattan Beach Studios.
Yeah.
We're at Manhattan Beach Studios. Mark is CEO and owner of that. I'm just happy to be a part of his world. We are on the media of the Manhattan
MBS Media Campus.
MBS Media Campus. This is where Spider-Man, The Avengers, Mandalorian, Insecure, America's Funniest Videos, all those major shows happen right here on this lot.
Wow. So, okay, I'm gonna ask Cameron. Man, just give me off the top of the dome what it is that you feel about what you've seen and heard today.
Man, this is motivating, you know what I'm saying? Because you get to see everything. And then just you just talking about like the writer's strike and everything and how reality TV came about. That's like really inspiring for me. So I'm somebody that's just taking it in right now.
Good.
Okay, Juliet. So what are you feeling?
I'm excited. Well, I feel like Mark taught me something very important, to never stop learning, and you don't have to be good at anything, specifically be good at it, but just to know about it and always know more than the people you hire. I feel like that will help me as a producer.
Okay. And Daisha, what you know? I mean, you've been here before. Dasha, you've been here before. Dashi, I'm butchering it. Dashi, we've been here before, but you know, just with the interaction between the other two young people, anything that you feel that you can tell us about what's going on?
I've been here a few times, but every other time that I came, it wasn't as like informal as this. So it was nice to walk around the studio again, especially get more information about the van sitting outside, because I wasn't even expecting for it to look like that, like once you open the door and stuff. So learning about that, and then just I'm taking everything in as well, because straight out of high school, like I went into the military and the army and everything, and then after I got into that, I went into college and I just finished my second semester. So I'm still like taking baby steps into everything and trying to learn how everything works in different terms and all that stuff. But overall, it was very informal. And
Okay.
I took away a few things.
Well, one little, you know, last round, you know, corny, but I gotta ask, Cameron, where do you see yourself a year from now?
Not in the production studio, maybe in the writer's room, picking up projects, working on my original project.
Cool. Juliet, where do you see yourself?
Producing consistently and consistently working.
That's the key.
Okay.
Working.
And Dashi, what about you?
I picture myself doing some type of help with writers or voice animators or something along those lines. Maybe behind the stage work at first, and then I'll ease into the production and directing and stuff.
Okay, Mark, where do you see yourself, let's say, a month from now?
I'm stuck in this room. It's a good question because I get to live in a space where we're always doing something new, and I'm not sure what we're going to be doing that's new in a month, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing something new. We've got some of our own projects, but every project that comes through the door is something innovative and interesting, and so we're probably just going to be coming up with new solutions, trying to come up with something fun.
Okay, and Lamont, what about yourself, man?
I'm gonna piggyback on that because, you know, the industry that we're in is, you know, always changes. You don't really know where you're gonna be at a month from now. I have projects that I'm doing right now, I didn't even know about it. If you can get to a point where your reputation speaks for yourself, you're not going out looking for projects. Your projects are looking for you. So where you gonna be at a month determines who's on the other side of that phone call.
What the universe delivers.
What the universe delivers to you. Now, what you want to do is keep working, and the universe will bring you stuff. You know what I'm saying? Keep learning. The universe will bring you stuff. As long as I said before, and this term I got came from Rakim, which Jay-Z uses a lot now, you know, which is evolution causes expansion. The more you evolve, the more you expand. You know, so you have to continue to take in more knowledge so that way you can be more accessible to more opportunities. So.
Wow. Well, amen. I don't have anything more to say, but
Where you gonna be
again,
a month from now, Kevin Clark? Turn
I'm
the camera on you.
yeah, I'm not going to be in Encino. That's no. I'm a month from now. I plan on being in Sacramento, making a presentation in front of folks who make decisions about people who are going to be in these guys' shoes maybe 3-4 years from now. That's where I'm going to be a month from now. Okay. All right, I'll cut the camera off and let's see what we can do.